You know, Coach Meyer, what he sees in practice, he shows us on the field, and we prepared all week long for that, so it wasn't a surprise for us, so we were ready.
Did you get the sense, ever being such a good friend of Braxton, that it was kind of tough the last few weeks to have such a big game in the opener and then kind of not really produce that much the last 4 games?
Yeah, but you have to understand, after he had that big game week 1, guys are scheming for him. He has to add another dynamic, and we have to call different plays for him. So you have to be patient, you know, and he's been patient, and I feel like he was able to show what he could do here, and he's going to just get better all year long.
What was he able to do today to get open and to make those plays that he did?
You know, I feel like he just did his job and did what the coaches called and what we prepped for. And sometimes, you know, we get in games and guys throw different coverage at us. It's not because he's not a good player or we're not trying to give him the ball. It's because the coverage is not designed for you to get the ball.
Yeah, somebody like that who used to play quarterback is just so used to touching it every play and making a lot of big plays regardless of the defense. I mean, as being a good friend and always talking to him and stuff, I mean, is it tough for him to get used to the idea of being patient?
He understands. It's a new position. It's a whole new role. It's a whole new understanding. I mean, guys. I mean, I didn't score, but I'm still fine, and he has to understand that. And I think the first couple of weeks is hard, but he's starting to understand.
Mike, take us back to Fort Union days. Did you and Cardell ever dream of this kind of stuff happening?
Of course.
Tell us a little bit about it.
I feel like every kid dreams of being in this situation. #1 team in America, high-powered offense, great coaches.
Did you guys have a connection back then at all? Or?
Yeah, definitely. He's always been great. Always had his arm and always been a great quarterback and good friend.
When it was 21-all, and you previously had the game seemingly in hand, 21-7, what was it like on the sideline?
We didn't let our heads down. We knew what was at. We knew maybe the defense it was like two plays really. The defense was playing a great game. It was maybe 2 plays that hit and flipped the score. You know, it wasn't like no one was giving great effort. So we just had to control what we could control. And do our job. We still got a lot of football left.
Mike, a lot of receivers kind of envision just the glory of being able to catch touchdown passes and put up numbers. How hard is it to block for this team? Left side. Is it harder than you would ever imagined before?
No, it's not hard because we have a lot of every guy that's touching the ball is a playmaker and dynamic. So, it's like you do your block, it might be touchdown. So.
But blocking itself, is it hard?
Not necessarily. Our coaches prepare us all week for situations like that, and I think they put us in the best situation. So I don't think it's hard. And then we just want to block to see guys like we know how great Zeke is, and if we do our job, it might be out the gate. So that's how I look at it.